Hey everybody, welcome to SETTA'S place. Today's video is my calm project. I always want to say comfort, but it's both, I guess. But this is my calm projects that me and my friend Mimi, or Mimi and I, however it's said, have like a little collaboration where I'm doing the calm projects and she's doing ones that are a little maybe more out of your comfort zone and that kind of thing. So for mine, I have been doing calm projects, and I'll put that playlist in the description box if you want to check it out. And so for this time, I found something, because I try to find something that I really want to do, that I want to enjoy doing, and I want it to have, some meaning to it or a purpose, behind it. So with this one, it's also connected with my faith-based projects that I've been doing. So it's my calm and my faith-based, the reasoning behind it and the logic of what, about the project. Because as soon as I saw this, I was watching YouTube and I saw a tutorial and it was for a blanket. And I said, wow, I love that. And this came to my mind. The verse, I can't say it right, Ecclesiastics 4 and 12. I got it written down, 4 and 12. And that is like the basis of this blanket for me. And because now I don't know, I didn't write it down to read it exactly, but basically it's about the 3-stranded cord and the strength. Like one is not really strong enough, it can break easily. You put 2, it's better, but when you put the third cord, which is, the Lord, and how much stronger it is once you are, that kind of thing. And that got me thinking about, like, even with yarn, one string is kind of, if you pull it, and penny pull on it, it can break. If you put 2 strands together, it's a little stronger, but it's still, one of them could break or anything like that. And when you put 3 together, it really is a whole lot stronger. So, and for me, the 3rd strand of that cord is the Lord. So, so now I was thinking about me and my husband and the Lord and that 3-cord thing. It was just really awesome how it just came together for me. So this blanket is kind of based on that. I have already started it, but it's nowhere near finished, but you'll understand in a minute. But before I show it to you, I got it living in my scrappy basket. Because the other day, my friend Terry from Yarn Joy Podcast, she came over, my first visit at the house. She came over and we were just talking about projects that, what's one of the least favorite things that you don't like to do or don't crochet or you dread doing when you're making a project. And we both said, as an example, making something really long, like 200 stitches, and you have to go back across and do the same thing over and over again. And I literally had just said that. And I was like, yeah, I just can't do that. That just, or it just takes forever. But guess what I have to do with this blanket? You guess. I have to make a chain of 200 and not just once. So I was like, okay, Lord, let me see. And because when I watched the tutorial and the person was saying make a chain of 204, and I was like, well, okay, I can do that on the first one, but it was over and over again. So, but I was so intrigued with the formulation of this blanket, and like I said, the Lord gave me that idea of Ecclesiastics 4 and 12, that section of the scripture, and I kept watching. So, and I was like, I really want to make this blanket. So I picked out all my yarns and I just started doing it. So, and since it's a calm project, it's not like, it doesn't have to be done fast. It's not for any particular time limit. It's just, and just take your time. So this was a perfect one for that, because I had to make 204 chains. So I did it, the first chain, and I'm learning what he's saying to do. And I'm like, okay, this is not bad at all. And so what I did, for each color in the blanket, which is each row, you have to make 204 chains. You have to do I know. Stay with me, y'all. Don't give up. Don't give up. But I was okay with it, so I knew it had to be something, because I was like, I'm looking forward to doing this blanket. So so I started the first chain, and I started and did the first row that he said to do, and did a little practice thing to make sure I could do everything else he said. But anyway, let me show you the yarns. It's gonna be very, very colorful. And I already did 204 chains on every color. All right. So most of these yarns are loops and threads. I got the thing in the middle, but I'm gonna pull it out. So this is like a light green. I think this is the ginger. These are the colors I used for that one basket. Then I added a few more. I think this is ginger or something like that. If I can get it without losing the, I can't remember, y'all. I can't see it. But anyway, it's that, it won't go back in. Okay, there it goes. It's like a yellowy, goldish color. This one is Red Heart, I believe, in a variegated kind of color. There's another red, might be red, or it might be, I don't know, y'all. It's just pretty. And then this is so beautiful. Look at that. Here's some of that purple tones, y'all. I told you I had tons of it. I'm using it in this one too. This one is Red Heart Super Saver, the ombre in the pink. Here is, I think this is cornflower in loops and threads. Let's see. This one is, it's a name of a seasoning, but I can't remember which one it is. Cumin, no. Anyway, it's like a gold kind of color. Here's just a rusty kind of orange. Here is mushroom, I think it's mushroom in loops and threads. And then of course my dark purple, I have to have some of that. Okay, so those are all the colors. Here is, so I made the first, I guess, row or a couple of rows of the blanket, and this is how it looks. It has like these little loops that you make in between, and it's, of course, 200 chains long. And let me see, I started the next row. And the way that you work it, you get your next 200 chains, 204 chains, or it might be, yeah, 204 chains, and you start it the same way. You started the same way you did this, and then you intertwine it in here. You run it through all these loops, so which kind of put together the, the strands coming together. When you get, so you have this loop. And there's two strands. So there's one that you started off, the one. Then you added another one. So this is the two. How I was saying, one is not the strongest. Two, a little stronger, but still one could break. And then when you add in the third, okay, so when you put the third one in, and you run it through back and forth, like this. And you see, there are 3 strands. That's the back, so I'm gonna show you the front. There's three cords, 1, 2, 3. So that really, really resonated with me, how the Lord is that one that holds you together, that binds you together, that makes you stronger together. And I I just really want to make this blanket. I'm really feeling it. Now I'll show it to you better as more, especially when they get more of the rows together. And but I'll show you, here is a picture of the way it's going to look. And well, it's supposed to look. And I'm excited. And I never in a million years would have thought I've been excited about doing 200 chains. But I really didn't mind. So I sat down with each color and made my chains. Every 50 chains, I marked the stitch. So if I messed up a count, I could go back and count without having to start over. And so I did 204 and marked it. So I'm ready to start the next one. So I hope y'all hang around and see how this turns out. So I'm excited, like I said, about doing this awesome project. I can't wait to see how this blanket comes out. I don't know how wide I'm gonna make it. There's, like I said, I think I got 12 colors here, and I probably try to do at least double, maybe. So it's like 24. We'll see how I decide to do it. And it might take me a little while, or I might just work on it and just keep going. I don't know. So I will get back with you all and show you how it turns out. Oh, so be sure to check out my friend Mimi. Her channel is down below. Her projects, and she has some faith-based projects and praise projects, as she calls them. And but yes, please check out her channel. She's doing some remodeling to her channel. She has 2 channels, and so please check them out. She's an awesome person. Y'all are gonna love her. But anyway, I guess I will talk to you all later, and have a blessed day.